Jamie Warner, certified by Weather Rate for the most accurate forecast in the Ozarks.
Well, after some active weather over the last couple of weeks, things have certainly quieted down, and that's nice for a change to have that. Keeps things a little bit easier as far as knowing how to dress for weather and deal with the weather on a daily basis. 34 outside right now. It's a chilly night. Temperatures aren't going to be as cold as last night. Last night we got down to 22 in Springfield. We had lows in the upper teens to low 20s further southeast down toward Gainesville. Looks like tonight there will be just enough wind out of the southwest so that we're going to get a little mixing, and that's going to prevent temperatures from bottoming out. But it still looks like we're going to get a little bit below freezing tonight. Temperatures at this hour running about 5 to 15 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago. So a sign that, yeah, it's not quite as cold this evening as last night. And certainly today was a lot warmer than yesterday, particularly down to the south. Remember yesterday, high of only 30 in Harrison. We had a high, I think, of 32 in Branson. Today we got just shy of 50 degrees. We did hit 50 in Springfield. We had low to mid 50s out to the north. I think this is still sort of a shadow of the cold left behind from the snow that we saw late last week, and then the cold in the clouds that we had even lingering into yesterday. I think tomorrow we're looking at warmer temperatures really across the board, but especially further south where it looks like highs in the mid 50s are going to be common. And you can see how far we've come. I mean, after the cold wave that really extended back to the middle of last week, we're back up to 50, but like we saw last week when we only had a couple of days that were truly mild for January, that's all we're going to find this week too. And today was one of them. Tomorrow will be the next, and then after that we're going to be heading back the other direction. Our next storm is on the map right here, making its way toward the Pacific Northwest. It's going to ride the ridge and then make its way into the plains and carve out a trough as we work from Thursday into Friday, and that's going to unleash cold weather back on the area yet again. But let's talk about the good news, and the good news is more sunshine and milder weather on Wednesday. We'll start the day off with just a few clouds. In fact, I think tomorrow we will find more cloudiness than we did today, but still skies are going to be mostly sunny, especially throughout the morning hours. I think past lunchtime, maybe through that early to mid-afternoon time frame, there's going to be a spell in there where skies may look rather cloudy. But we're going to wrap up the day, I think, on a mostly clear note. Winds are going to be breezier tomorrow, too, out of the southwest, and temperatures will continue to feature that warming trend. So overnight tonight, looking at lows generally in the low 30s north of the interstate, with upper 20s more common south of the interstate. Looks like about 29 here in Springfield. Highs tomorrow generally in the mid 50s. Today we had a high in the upper 40s in Branson. Looks like about 56 tomorrow afternoon, 55 here in Springfield. Looking ahead to tomorrow night into Thursday, that's when the changes arrive. We've got a cold front knocking on the door by sunrise on Thursday. That cold front will be sweeping southeast. It'll have moved through Springfield, I think, by early afternoon on Thursday. And on the back side of this front, there's going to be a chance for maybe some very, very light showers, although I don't expect it to be too heavy. All in all, really what we're looking at is a partly to mostly cloudy day on Thursday. Winds are going to turn very gusty out of the northwest on the backside of that cold front, and look for temperatures to be colder too on Thursday versus tomorrow or even today. So looking at those numbers, tomorrow night about 37, and then for Thursday we're looking at highs generally in the upper 40s northwest to low 50s off to the southeast. Now let's talk about the cold as we wrap up the week. There's that trough developing across the middle of the country on Thursday. Notice how it continues to sort of expand into the eastern United States as we work from Friday into Saturday. And as we work through that process, we're going to have a storm which is going to be centered first across parts of Iowa and then moving east across the Great Lakes as we work into this upcoming weekend. And it looks like little pockets of upper level energy are going to be rotating around this storm, and that's going to generate a chance for some flurries or snow showers in the area, especially Friday afternoon into Friday night, and especially northeast of Springfield. Also look for a lot of clouds both Friday and Saturday with highs in the 30s. As far as any snow potential, yes, there could be some very light accumulations, I think, northeast of Springfield. This would be especially Friday night. Really, I wouldn't expect anything too much more than a dusting, but as you get closer to central Missouri, amounts may try to approach 1 inch. So that's something that we'll be watching closely. The other thing is we're going to be watching those temperatures. Here's yet another weekend where we have to deal with clouds and cold temperatures, highs in the mid-30s both Friday and Saturday. Sunday, though, looking a little warmer as we're going to find, I think, mostly sunny skies developing as clouds clear out, and we'll find temperatures topping out in the low 40s.
So altogether, not too bad.
It could certainly be a lot worse. That's not a great forecast for the weekend, but it could certainly be a lot worse. I mean, while it has seemed to be rather cold going back to the end of December, we have not really had any brutally cold weather yet.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jamie. So to come, the Trump administration